Dude, listen. Yeah, it is. Academy Awards, Grammys.
Right.
Awesome,
Awards.
man. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, man. That's how we do it, dude. Lifestyle, boy. Lifestyle, boy. Woo! So I want to break down my top 10 concepts here. Let's present them forth in short summarization. So, I'm going to do it on my camera, don't worry. So number one being, they might not be sequential, but I'll try to make them, it's basically the 10 easiest concepts. The top one easiest, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for them. But I think we should try and get to the mansion before it.
Right on, boss.
Awesome, man. Academy Awards, man. Aloha. Alright, pet dog, pet dog. Yeah, doggy. It's warm cold, man. Warm dog. Oh, Alright, so we got Ghirardelli right here, boy, Ghirardelli, boy. Dude, I'm trying to be cool, I'm trying to be black. Now we got Bad Mickey Mouse, dude. Bad Mickey Mouse, dude. Hollywood! It's funny, I couldn't figure out where we were. Thought we were somewhere else. But evidently this is where we are, you know? This is where we are. So much action going on, Dad. Dude, so much action, I can't even, I can't even break down my ideas. Woo, man. You know, bottom line is, people earlier, they were into it. They were like, yeah, here's an idea. People in a wheelchair, you know, some of it's worth going, but maybe worth letting go your body, you know, go into yourself into a new body, you know what I mean? Like a. Woo! Awesome, Hollywood! Thank you. Ooh, you know we got a lifestyle here, boy. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so like I was saying, this guy called real fast. Hey, amigo, want a card? That's me, man. Take care. Woo! Alright, so just passing out some positivity. Woo! Alright. Alright, here we go. So yeah, if I was mentally, physically disabled beyond repair, I'd wanna let go, jump out of my body. In fact, it's one of my concepts. Naturally, it's a critical concept. You know, letting go of the body, leaving it if it's not serving you. If your spouse just died, and by the way, it's better to kill the spouse, and then the man kill the spouse, and the woman leave, or the man kill himself, and then get out of there. That's my preference.
Okay, we'll cross the streamer house.
Really?
JR's fucking. He's gonna fucking break down if I don't. So I'll have to take it. Alright?
Woohoo!
Hello.
Yeah. Alright, we got camera angles and everything. What? Alright, so what we got going now, man? What we got? Yeah, we got.
We gotta book it if we're gonna go to the thing.
We got. Okay. Alright. So what do we got going on here? What do we got? Doing so I said this is California, Cardi B. By the way, 2 songs Cardi B released. One of them being Wash Poppin', the other one being Harlem Love. Both songs that came kind of before her notoriety and worth, great hits, worth listening to. And Hey man.
I don't have to go in the house.
And
Just be invited inside for a minute.
and so
Let JR.
let's see what we're talking, guys. We're talking transitioning from the idea of boosting out of your body, making it a positive thing. Negative is, oh, I don't want to go to heaven. Positive is, I get to incarnate. So let's let go of this body, jump into another one. Invest in your future incarnations by.
So looks like Streamlabs is busted again. We're gonna try to do another program.
Invest in your future incarnations by if you don't like your physical body, just don't have children, and invest in other people who you think they're physically attractive, and then you'll turn into their grandparents, grandchildren. And concept number two. Concept number two. You want to be your own authority. Very doable thing. You have to be your naming yourself your highest power, and not other people like parents or uncle or grandparents, anything like that. All that is not love. It's just a hierarchy of power and dominance and submission and confusion and lack of clarity and lack of semantic precision. So what you want to do is you want to put yourself on the high train and make it so that you're talking to people, and the people you're talking to are equal to you, not better or less.
So what's the streamer house at?
And
woo! Don't do that, dude. Sorry.
Okay.
It's illegal in California.
Alright. And
it's against YouTube's terms of context. Terms of service too. I can show it to you.
Alright. Also, I have another idea. Let's call it.
But I really think that Anne's character needs to be slightly tapered so that
We can call it visualizations of the light, doing the light work. I explained that. Then you got, like I was saying initially, I was talking. All right, you got being vegan. It's good for karma, but it's also a lot of foods are subsidized by the government, like McDonald's. So your burger's really $8 instead of $4. So you guys are really, you're really accepting poverty. Unhealthy way of doing it. Immoral.
I think we should.
But also other things like there's 10 times wheat in order to produce 1 pound of grain for 1 pound of meat, beef, whatever, for example. So
doing that is kind of our style.
bunch of cars. All right. Let's see what we got. Next, the idea of GET generators.
So you're recording video when I'm streaming right now?
Well, yeah. Why not?
Well, that's because it's kind of counterproductive.
Well, you're the one who said I couldn't talk about my ideas on the camera.
Not when we're trying to get somewhere. That's
Well, then why are you interrupting me? It's like I was saying, the GET generator and the, we were talking the MagRav generator, both things to look up. I got the links on my website. Basically, making technology better, improving it, maximizing, doing the most of it. And also, we're talking another concept is another one of my big concepts. Let's see here. You could say it's understanding manipulation, understanding how people how they mess with people, and wanting to activate all your own chakras independent of other people, and basically, ooh, yeah, nice ride. All right, so You know, your first chakra, meet your basic needs. Don't hope consciously or unconsciously that other people are going to take care of them for you. Then you masturbate. Here's a funny one. It says most people are very stupid. The reality being that if you actually want to end stupidity, it's not about talking more about it. It's about encouraging, enlightening, and empowering people in their individual talents and personas, and just flipping it into something positive. Obviously, you need to differentiate between people who are potentially a hazard, a problem, danger for you. So another thing is the whole light work, just beaming people, imagining brilliant spheres of white light, imagining beams of white light going through buildings, laser beams. Another thing is you can imagine a sphere of white light. You know, there's all types of things that you can do. There's a nice Miss Madonna picture, but admittedly, you know, we try to take the good of what people represent, but they do have their dark side, which may mean that you don't want to promote them. One dark side is and this is another one of my concepts, is a more particular way of approaching intimacy and realizing it's not about sexuality, PP and VV, but rather it's about the energy you give to another person. And what you want to do is you want to give the right people your energy, and selective people, and not just give it away randomly. Like the ego will tell you, and the second chakra and the third chakra will tell you, oh, I want to seduce this person, I hope they think I'm attractive, or oh, I wish this person liked me, or it's a desperation, it's a physical external influencer. I just want to show you guys this here. There we go. Awesome. Oopsies. Alright, so like I've been saying, which way are we going actually?
We're going down LaBrea here.
LaBrea Avenue, okay, we're going straight down it or up it? Because up it's towards the hills there.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay, alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, so like I was expressing, you know, very positive, fun, different combination. You know, another thing is the world. Saying you're a world citizen. Say somebody says, "Who are you from?" You're from nowhere or anywhere. You know, it's that transition, and that. Oh, look at this fucking great view, man. Hollywood Boulevard closed due to the Emmys. Fuck yeah. We actually saw him setting up earlier, but basically, what was I saying? Where was I? All right, breathing, relaxing. Let's see what we got going on here. Woo, yeah. Right on, guys. Glad to be in Hollywood. Whoops. Alright, so this guy over here. This looks like some fun entertainment. You know, don't underestimate entertainment, guys. It's worth paying for. It's worth, you know, it's the icing on the cake. You know, you have the cake. People build cars, buildings, transportation, restaurant industry, infrastructure, government, but then guess what you got? You got the magic, and that's fucking Hollywood, man. And it's probably the most magical place there is, in my opinion. There's something special about the American culture because it's really more than a particular ethnicity or culture. It's a conglomeration and a homogenization of many different things. You know, we're just people. We live in cities. We're not, oh, I'm this ethnicity, this religion, this, that, and the other. It's either you're a friendly, competent person or not. And so that is a change from labeling people of their ethnicities or their cultures, religions, and just saying, well, is this person competent or decent or not? So that's something I learned from the author Dr. Jordan Peterson. I don't use the term doctor casually. I think some doctors use big pharma and big fluoride and dentistry to try to. It's it's a business, right? Same goes. Same goes with. Same goes with schools. Schools are a business too. So question everything. That's the general theme. And to promote independent thought is of course a follow-up theme. And just respect people's space, seek space, give space, and be you. And who are you? All that is. When you look at people, here's another concept, instead of instead of, what do you call it? Instead of being envious of people because of their body, wealth, what it really is, guys, is it's not envy. It's always good to have extra ketchup, one pack of ketchup can get you in a good mood. Believe it. You don't need any expensive extravagances to feel good and full. All you need is strategy. Nice bowl of noodles, some oatmeal. Like I was saying, people don't actually envy other people. What they do, okay, is they dislike people for being misusing and abusing their body or money. And so you should be able to look at people and feel good about them, feel happy. Another thing is this whole idea of talking about big breasts or big pee-pee or certain things that people say. Of course, the vagina is great. Everyone can talk about it. It's fun. It takes courage and energy to face it, and they really be with a woman and really, just truly love someone. The term love is unclear. Really, the proper term is commitment, and not forced, obligated commitment, but voluntary. Absolutely and unequivocally wanting to be with someone for your life, for your whole life, and like you wouldn't want to be with anyone else, through the ups and downs of life, and that's why it's called the dream mate. But to wrap it up here, conclude. But like I was saying, things like people talking about, try to be competitive, like saying I have a lot of money or nice body, nice sex organs. By the way, different sex organs for different people, right? Lots of people attracted to lots of different people. But all that stuff and money and everything, it's not what keeps people together. And in fact, I think some people, they actually don't like each other. They hate each other. The whole concept of what do you call it? Let's see what we got here. The whole idea, okay, the whole idea of what do you call it? Thank you. I wonder where we're going. This is pretty cool. So, like I was saying, the whole idea of thinking that you're gonna, people like different things, and like I said, if you don't like your body, then just invest in other people's bodies you find attractive, and their kids and their grandkids that'll be you in 100 years. Right, we live thousands of years where all it is, look at each other and see me. Obviously, it's all spiritual positivity. Sometimes you have to add practical elements of being discerning, looking out for danger. But, It's good to be here in Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Aloha.